Toby and Max, congratulations. Toby, I'll start with you. Skipper, that was an incredible victory, extremely tense at the end. How was it on the balcony?
Yeah, obviously great to watch. It's been a pretty strange day. Obviously things changed pretty fast with the weather, going from that 12:30 start and then another patch coming, and obviously with their declaration there being able to sort of, I guess, simplify the game a little bit for us, and then phenomenal show of batting from the guys there, and yeah, obviously great to get a win that seemed unlikely at the start of the day.
It was a bold declaration for them, but that's taking nothing away from Middlesex. That's still a lot of runs to score, and against Stuart Broad and co.
Absolutely, and fair play to them. You know, they've obviously done that with the intention of winning, and we obviously felt something pretty similar once we knew it was coming. So it's obviously ended up in a good game of cricket. They've bowled hard and come at us and made us really work for it there, and obviously, you know, probably feel like they've had the better of the 3 days prior, so fair play to them, and yeah, obviously we'll move on from this and chuffed to pick up the first win of the year.
Maxwell batted, where does that sit for you in terms of Middlesex innings? It was obviously a great innings at Hove last year in the victory at Sussex, but that was tense.
Yeah, no, it's very pleasing to contribute. I think it was pretty clear once they declared, and the equation was simple. You know, Toby and Jono and the leadership guys, you know, set us out, you know, with the goal to try and chase it off, and I think that gave the batting unit, like Toby said, quite good clarity that, you know, this is the way we want to play, and, you know, a bit of belief that, you know, we're going to go out there and be positive, and, you know, things change, we can adjust as things goes on, really. But yeah, no, it's nice to be out there with Pete, obviously very experienced, and he was very clear how he was going about it, and I sort of fed off that initially, and then to the guys at the end to see us home. It's a great win, and good to be part of it.
There's clearly been a lot of pressure on the batting order coming into this game. Did that help actually with a little bit of clarity to go out there in the second innings and think, look, forget everything that's gone before, we're going out to attack?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's one of the. It's obviously a bit rare in 4-day cricket, but obviously a lot of the guys have played a fair bit of white ball cricket now as well, and that was almost a white ball equation, and that got us into a more positive mindset, I'd say. And I think that's something we can take forward to our 4-day batting in general, when the equation isn't quite as simple as what's required. You know, keeping that clarity in how we're going to go about it is something we can look to do, whatever the state of the game, really. But yeah, no, definitely today that gave us a bit of belief and clarity that this is the way we want to play, and it's great to get over the line.
Toby, it was an unfortunate start for the top five, but not one that put them under a huge amount of pressure with all the experience and all the talent that's there. But was this the little jolt that perhaps Middlesex needed for the season?
Yeah, I guess so, and certainly I think, you know, if you look back on the last 18 months or so, I think actually as a batting unit we've shown a number of times that we can kind of pluck results from nowhere in the way that we've chased down different scores. So I think it's actually a great skill to have, and great to be able to sort of have complete faith in a batting lineup to do that. And certainly from myself and Jono, there's been no wavering in terms of the trust and belief that we've got in the guys that have gone out there to take the field, and knowing that, you know, as we found here, a slightly different pitch and different conditions, and I'm sure guys will find their touch soon enough, and obviously proved to be the case.
Word for Ethan Bamber, I thought he bowled amazingly well again this game again, and was outstanding at Northampton also. Yeah,
glad you brought him up. Yeah, certainly the standout bowler from our side, and certainly competed across the game. Gone from strength to strength, like you said, bowled well at Northampton, and he felt like he had a few things to tighten up, and I think we saw sort of, you know, the perfect mix of that. He was threatening at all times, obviously kept the economy rate down, and sort of, you know, captain's dream in that sense. And I think with the old ball, he's really sort of added a little bit to his arsenal in being a constant threat and a thorn to any batsman. So hopefully that continues, and on to him now to carry that form on, because if he carries on like that, it'd be an important player for us for sure.
Very last thought, which is difficult to talk about when you lose 2 games, but there was clearly a lot of fight in those 2 games, where Middlesex were behind in both but never fell away. Ryan Higgins probably epitomises that, doesn't he? The grit and fight that he shows, and again, first innings runs here, another first innings 50.
Yeah, and an absolute luxury to have someone like Ryan coming in at 7. Obviously, I think that time away, his maturity and his understanding of playing game situations, I think, like you said, firstly, he's sort of born for that backs against the wall performance, but I think, probably if anything, what he's added to his game more is that ability and the control of his play sort of throughout any situation, as you saw then this afternoon. So he's obviously had a phenomenal start to the year with both bat and ball, and you know, he's obviously an important player for us, playing that all-rounder role. So hopefully that carries on.
Weather's done her favours in the match, but not in the interview. Thanks for your time, guys.
Cheers. Thank you.